Hello, hello, everyone. Welcome to the Quantum Wealth Consciousness closing ceremony, where we are really just closing a new beginning and opening a door to new levels of wealth and well-being. This week, we have passed through a portal of just incredible insight, inspiration, wisdom, community. I would love to hear from you here in the chat, any takeaways that have really struck you. I would love to hear what has just really landed for you. Any sound bites that have just really struck a chord. And I am so happy. Hello, Saz, again. So honored and so delighted to have been the emissary of the energy of this summit. And of course, the videos will be available through this weekend from today's speakers. But that I felt called to include this closing ceremony. It just seemed like it was something this summit desired. And I also wanted to share some messages from the Kite, which I will get more into momentarily. But Shelley says, so much gold this week. Hope says, wealth is all within, already here now. Yes, it absolutely is, Hope. And it's up to us to access it and to express it in the ways that really are unique to us and align with our unique gifts. So as you are connecting with what your takeaways are, what has landed for you, any sound bites that you want to share, please continue to do so in the comments. Sonia, I will bring you on. I'll make you a panelist. Don't worry. We'll be good. I'll upgrade you. Sonia is going to come on. She is the space holder of the Wealth Lounge, which is open also until Sunday. If anyone decides that they want to get that lifetime access and party with Sonia on Facebook, she's going to help me hold the energy of my channeling with the Kite. But I wanted to talk about the Kite first. But before I get into that, I want to express my gratitudes to you, the audience. I created this summit for you, whether you were here live or watching any of the replays. So much gratitude to the speakers, because they brought in their unbelievable energy to this space and just so graciously shared themselves with all of us. Gratitude to Anjali and Sonia. Anjali, my support ninja of my support team, and Sonia, who again has been helping me hold the energy of the summit with all of her support as a friend and a space holder, and to my family, who was very supportive of mommy having a really big job to do this week, to be away, especially my husband, who does not always understand what I do, but he's just supportive of it. And he reaps the benefits of me being so happy, so ignited, and so inspired all the time. And of course, my deep gratitude to the Kite, my guides, the non-physical collective energy, which I will again be communicating through today and telling you a little bit more about. And one last thing before we get into that is the invitation to make sure that you sign up to enter the drawing for a one-to-one session with me, a radical excavation session. We'll have so much fun digging in deep, getting you aligned, doing some desire alignment, and diving into any shadow that might be coming up for you and interfering with you being who you truly are and having everything that you are meant to have. I'll also be sending a survey out on Sunday about the summit. I just want to make sure you have time to, again, catch up with any replays, and just getting your reflections means so, so much to me as a content creator. And I just love to know what really hit home for you, how you like to engage with content going forward, and a few other questions. A very short survey. So when you do see that arrive, please, I invite you to just take a few minutes and fill that out. And it's anonymous. You can share with me who you are if you feel called to, but I would just want you to just feel so truthful and so ready to share yourself through the vehicle of that survey. And then the third little bit of housekeeping, because remember, economy is from the Greek word economos, which is housekeeping. My webinar, well, actually, it's a workinar. It's a hybrid of a webinar and a workshop. So I want you to come ready to engage in the comments Thursday, the 24th at noon Eastern. So that's 9 a.m. Pacific and I think 5 p.m. UK. That is called Quantum Focus, 3 Secrets to Aligned Manifestation. And we're just going to have so much fun in that Quantum Focus webinar. So that is upcoming, and that is an extension of, again, this energy of here in Quantum Wealth Consciousness, which has been an event, but it is more than an event. It is a movement. It is a movie event. Okay. Oh, we have some wonderful comments here. The witch wound. Barbara says the witch wound has been a major opener and healing subject on the journey to wealth. Amazing. Jessica says wealth is multidimensional, intricately connected with the web of life, just as we are. We all matter, and our contributions and gifts contribute to the collective abundance. This week was such a gift as we bring in the new age, the new earth, the new wave, the new wave. Anna says, you look so beautiful. Thank you for sharing your brilliance with us. And now you're channeling high priestessing. Thank you, Anna. Highly recommend Helena as a coach. She has given me multiple super helpful wisdom insights that shifted my perspective and helped me move forward. Thank you, Anna. Deeply received that. Oh, Jessica says the link to your gift goes to Christine Hayes's page. Angeli, if you're here, if you could fix that link, that would be amazing. And Saz says, wealth is something you already have. You just have to be open to it. It doesn't have to be money. It's safety and confidence, having a heart full of love and listening to the answers that are available to us on so many different planes. Holding the space for opportunity and surrender creates serenity and expansion into the true gods we are, working for the greater good. Saz, wherever you are on social media, I want you to just copy that, make it a post, and tag me so that I can share that on my feed, because that is so beautiful. And I hope everyone will do that. Come join me on Instagram. I've been getting a little bit more engaged over there. It's just I look at it as a platform for us to share. It's sort of like a directory, we can just find each other on Instagram, and we can share be giving value to the world. And really, as conscious leaders, we have an obligation to use social media responsibly and show people how that can be done, and to take up that space with that heart-centered, service-oriented intention. So I personally like Instagram, and I would love to see you there. I'm at Grant Style on Instagram and Facebook as well, but I'm more on Instagram. Okay, so who/what is the Kite? So in 2019, I like to say that my spiritual awakening has been a lifetime in the making, but 2017, things really started to accelerate. And by 2019, I was really in the throes of it. And 2019 was a really big year for me. There was a lot of loss. There was a lot of pain. There was a significant amount of grief, but there was also huge activation for me. And so in the spring of 2019, after recovering from the loss of a pregnancy at 20 weeks, which is halfway through, I had a massive up-leveling in terms of my spiritual access. And actually that baby was highly communicative, just like speaking to a fully evolved being. So I believe she was not meant to have a physical body. And so shortly after, and in the recovery phase from that miscarriage, I had an experience in the dream plane where I was shown a specific teacher to work with and to study the Akashic records. And guess what I did in response to that? I negotiated. You cannot spell negotiate without ego. And my ego was like, really? I'm going to invest with this teacher. Are you sure? Akasha, how does this fit in with the work that I'm doing? What I want to be bringing into the world? I don't get it. And I really waffled and spent a lot of time, just not doing what they had shown to me. And so it was a few days later even, and I had this experience where I dropped in on an exchange between God and the voices. And the voices said, why isn't she doing what we have shown her as she has been told? And God responded, she will. And when she does, she will know us as the kite. And so I woke up from that and I went, wow, that was weird. God and the voices want to be known as the kite. What does that mean? I don't understand. I did not feel safe speaking about that and even really consciously interacting with that energy. And so for the past few years, there has been a lot of intention and dedication to feeling safer, feeling more confident, feeling more aligned, feeling ready to more consciously connect with and communicate for this non-physical collective energy called the kite. And so it is my supreme honor today to more consciously share that. I often speak about like, oh, I hear my guides saying, or my guides want me to do this, or I got divine instructions to do this. And so to give them their name, the kite, I feel like is a huge moment of reclamation for me. And also me really claiming which I communicate with a non-physical collective energy called the kite. So that is the background on the kite and who wants to share with us today information on living with a higher vibration. I think a lot of us, this is a part of the spiritual awakening of the planet, the acceleration, that there is so much information in the non-physical realm, and it is deeply desiring to have expression and to bring this, again, just this healing, this love, this inspiration, this insight, this guidance through us. And it's not always comfortable for those who are being called to channel. But it is happening, and there is so much that we can do with it. So for me, it's a lot of like holding the high sensation. And I will say I have some Kleenex here. I was connecting with the kite earlier and I just got very emotional. Okay, so I'm going to start to set my ego aside. And oh, here is Sonia. Perfect timing. I didn't even have to do anything. Oh, what perfect magic. So I asked Sonia to make an inquiry in the Wealth Lounge if they had any questions about wealth consciousness specifically. So Sonia is going to be posing the questions. Sonia, I see your picture. I don't see your video yet. If you wanted to.
Yes, it says that I cannot start my video because the host has stopped it.
Oh, interesting. Okay. Well,
So,
I don't know how to fix that.
I got all pretty for you all. So I'm sorry I can't share my face, but
let's see if I can pull you up. Just a little tech magic because I want people to see you. Let's see, make host, change role, rename. I don't know. Maybe we'll just trust this.
okay.
Okay. So yeah, Sonia asked some questions of the Wealth Lounge, but I would love for anyone to put their questions for the kite in the chat as well. We're going to go and probably do channeling for about 15 to 20 minutes. And then I do have a hard stop at 5 p.m. Eastern because my daughter is joining me here in the hotel for a little mommy and me time. But put any questions that you have in the chat. If I don't get them to them today, I will do so going forward. The kite loves to have inquiries. And so you are welcome to pose your questions. And so I think now it is time for me to surrender, to set aside Helena, to become less of an I and more of a self, more of a soul in a body. And I will share my practice for connecting on this deep level. Connecting, it's for grounding and clearing and presencing. I call it Swan Blossom Mudra. And it is a practice that the kite gave me in a dream. And then a few dream cycles later showed me that I would be teaching this as well. So it's very simple. It's starting with hands at heart center with your thumbs up against your sternum and just taking a nice deep breath in and exhaling, fully arriving. And then on the next inhale, bringing the arms up, reaching the fingertips up towards the sky and spinning the palms out, exhaling, bringing the palms down towards the earth and bringing the hands in front of you. If you're standing or seated, that is fine. The palms come together, fingertips pointing down towards the earth, bending the elbows, bringing the palms up and flipping them back to heart center and arriving here. Nice deep breath in and out. Exhaling. And then on the next inhale, we're going to reverse that movement. So inhale, spinning those fingertips down, pointing them down towards the earth, palms facing down towards the earth, coming up, and exhale down to heart center. So that is Swan Blossom Mudra, and I'm going to do that one more time. And then I will be quiet and still, and I will let Sonia know when I feel fully connected to the kite. And it is possible there will be some pauses at times. And again, we will just trust whatever comes, whatever this looks like. We are ready.
Okay, so our first question for the kite from our Wealth Lounge members are, will there ever be a time on Earth when everyone is thriving, or will there always be suffering?
The time of thriving exists now. It is here now. It seems far away. It seems impossible, but it is here now. It is within. It is available. It is waiting, waiting, waiting on a timeline you say is parallel, but it is here now. It is in you. You feel it. You see it. You can be what you see. It is here now. Be it now. Don't wait any longer. Don't think you're worthless and useless and too small to make something so big happen now, here, now, always available to you. That peace, that serenity, that well-being, that love. Yes, it is here. It is available. It is here now, just waiting to be you, expressed through you, brought into this physical material plane, no longer parallel, but connected to you, through you, by you, for you, as you, all of it now, here. Yes. It is available. It exists. It is coming. You can see it. You can feel it because it is you. It is you. It is waiting for you to be you. That is all. It is here. It is coming. It happens. It is true. because it is you. It has been in the past. It has been in the past. It is there in the future. It is happening now, because there is no division between what is now, what is here, what is you, what is happening, what you want. It is all here now to release the suffering, release your suffering in order to bring forward the world, the new wave that is coming, that is here, that is rising. It is you. It is you. It is you. Is there another question?
Yes, thank you. The next question is, what are the most important or effective ways to weave this new paradigm of a radiant economy into our lives right now?
Be here now. You hear this often. You hear this in everything. Be here now. Envision what you see as the future, but always be here now. Be here now in the gold of the moment, in the gold of the breath, the gold of the body. Be here now. Use your hands, use your heart, use your voice, use your eyes. Use everything available to you. So much is given to you. You can weave in every way. Every fiber of your being knows how to weave. 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 Weave with everything that you have, with everything that you are, everything that you are given. Weave the past into your present, into the future. Weave it now. Be here now when you're weaving. Weave. Weave with your hands, weave with your eyes, weave with your voice, weave with your bodies, weave with yourself, weave with one another. The radiance is within. The radiance is within you, the spark that is you, the spark that is God, the spark that is the universe, waiting to be woven, waiting for you to weave, no longer waiting, no longer afraid. It is time to weave. Weave in a way that brings you joy, that ignites your heart, that alights your soul. Weave. 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 Weave in the way that brings you joy, that ignites your heart, and that alights your soul. That will bring forth the radiant economy. That will bring it here now, as you be here now in your weaving, whatever that means to you, whatever ignites your heart and alights your soul. Weave.
Beautiful. Thank you. A question here from the viewers are, how do we bridge the gap between the inner and the feelings and the representation of our outer wealth?
We are all the synthesis. We are all the bridge. We are all the ones to decide, to choose, to create. We are the ones to weave and to bridge what seems to be desperate, what seems to be disparate. We are the ones to bring together the disparities to weave together, to weave ourselves together, to bring together what seems fractured, to heal what seems broken, to shine our light on the darkness, to bring forth what we think we cannot see from the unseen, to tune in to the non-physical, to be led by that which is unseen is so real, to know that it is real, to feel it as if we are touching it, even if we cannot feel it with our fingertips, to experience it as it is now, because all the timelines are happening all at once. Every single one is happening here and now at the same time, releasing the limited view of your brain, your beautiful brain, letting it release itself from its constrictions, its restrictions, its insistence in its separateness, knowing that you are already one with the divine love, the wealth, the wisdom, the insight, the inspiration, the glorious love of God. You are already one with all of that, and you trusting and having faith in all of that, you are ready to be the one to bring that forth for you and for all. It is your choice to feel that, what it means to you. Imagine it, because your imagination is the most powerful vehicle of all beings. Imagine it now. It is here now. It is available to you now. It is coming to you now. Prepare for it as if it is here now, because it is here now. Even if you cannot see it, you cannot touch it. That is only the illusion that is fueled by your ego, your brain, your conscious mind. Let it go. Dive deep. Come into the wealth of the spiritual, the non-physical. Align with us and be guided by us, because we are here to bring you forth into the radiance of the heart, the radiance of divine love, the radiance of the God within you, the spark that ignited you, the spark that leads you and guides you. It is time to come home to who you are, the wealth that you are, the wealth of God that shines bright, endlessly, always, forever, fueling the radiance that you are, the wealth that you are, the wealth that is here now, always available to you. Feel it now, live it now, make it now.
Okay. All right. Our next question here is, how can we best help planet Earth right now without feeling so overwhelmed?
Know that you are the earth. Your body is the earth. You are the earth, coming forth from the earth, going back to the earth. Feel the earth through your souls, the soles of your feet, the soul of your being. Be with the earth. Know that you are the earth. You are a part of the purpose, the divine cosmic matrix. You are the earth. Every decision you make, every thought that you have, every way that you love, you are the earth. You do not need to feel overwhelmed. You can release the overwhelm. You can let go of the anxiety and know that you are loved by the mother that transcends the female, the mother that transcends the limitation, the mother that transcends the separateness. You are from the mother. You will return to the mother. You are the mother. You are the mother of yourself, the mother of your children, the mother of your friends, the mother of your family, the mother of your ancestors, the mother of your future generations. You are the mother of yourself, your environment, your thoughts, your imaginations, your desires, your creations. Be your mother. Be your mother of yourself, of those around you, and of the earth, and know that you are loved by the mother. You will return to the mother. The mother will take care of herself as you take care of yourself. Take care of your body. Your body is the mother. Your body comes from the earth. Your body is the earth. when you feel the overwhelm, the anxiety, come into your body, be with the body, be the mother. You are the mother. The mother loves you. Love yourself, love your body, and the earth will receive that love. Help others love themselves, love their bodies, and the earth will be able to return to the place of constantly loving, constantly regenerating, and constantly giving, because that is the cycle. The endless, beautiful, abundant, loving cycle that you are. You are the mother. You are the mother.
Okay. Breathing all of that in. One more question from our Wealth Lounge. Aurora wants to know, is getting visible the right move?
Visible, 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 to be seen, to be heard, to be spoken, to be witnessed, to be sharing, to be shining, to be visible, to be visible, to be visible is always the next move, is always the right move. To be visible means that you are expressing God, that you are in service to God, that you are ready to respond to the universe, to put out into the universe what you want, who you are. To be visible is the most divine, and always the right thing to be visible. Thank you, thank you, thank you all. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Love, love, love. Oh. Gratitude to the kite for using me as a vessel of communication. My supreme honor and my gratitude to you. Thank you.
Thank you so much for that beautiful channeling. So emotional, beautiful, and just wow. I'm going to have to go back and re-listen to that because there were so many important messages in there.
I do remember the weaving, and that to me speaks to what women used to have to do. That was the way that they communicated with one another. That was a way to transmit knowledge, wisdom, and information. And while we might not sit around in our weaving circles, although that does exist and that can be wonderful and nourishing, I think that we are weaving in a new way, and weaving in various formats and expressions of
Absolutely.
it.
Yeah.
Wow. Saz says that was so powerful. I kept wanting to ask questions to the kite, but writing them, I realized I already knew the answers. Saz, beautiful. And that's what this summit did for me. So endless gratitude for opening my mind and heart with this beautiful experience. Yes, you have all of the answers. You have all of the knowledge. Sometimes we do need others to reflect back at us what we cannot see for ourselves, but that I think is such a big part of what the summit has taught us and led us to understanding and embodying that we are the wealth. We are the wealth. We have the wealth of knowledge. We have the wealth of being taken care of being deeply loved, of being able to tune in to abundance and our infinite, infinite worth. Shelley says, wow, I'm so honored for the gift of your light, Helena, and everyone who shared in this container. Yes, thank you so much, Shelley. Emer says that was really beautiful. Thank you so much. And Anna says, thank you, Helena and the kite, for sharing your wisdom. We are the wealth, and my body is the earth. And the earth just has such bounty to give us. And we're not here to dominate it. We're here to be in communion with it and to be loved by it and to return that love and, to be the tree, on that very symbolic level, and also a little bit of a physical level as well. Jessica says, such an honor to witness you, Helena, in your light and divinity. Thank you to the Kite for your wisdom. Yes, they love to be seen. Okay, well, please feel free to continue sharing in the chat. I'm starting to wind down a little bit. Darkey says, thank you, Helena, such a gift to bring to the world. So appreciate witnessing you and your light, love, and physical self. My physical self is feeling a little bit lightheaded. So I'm going to move us towards closing this ceremony so I can take some time to ground. And I invite you all to do the same, to really feel into this beautiful experience of being in a body. We get to be in a body, and it is so glorious. This is heaven right here on earth. This is the Garden of Eden. And to take care of your body, whatever that means to you, and to weave yourself into the world, into this beautiful tapestry that we are creating for our current, present reality, for our ancestors, and for our future generations. Drink water, take baths, eat delicious high vibe food, and just express gratitude too. Gratitude and appreciation can be very, very grounding, and just so wonderful and so nourishing for the soul. And I believe too that gratitude is a big part of the receiving. So I invite you all to just play with a gratitude practice. And this will be part of our work going forward as well. And again, join me for the webinar on Thursday. Okay, thank you. Thank you so much, everyone. Blessings, blessings, blessings. Quantum wealth consciousness blessings. So many blessings as we all move forward as active participants and architects of this new paradigm of answering the call of the new wave, coming forth, rising, and moving us all forward into the true, sublime, blissful radiance that is ours by divine right. From the light within me to the light within all of you, I bow with incredible gratitude and in deep honoring of all the souls who gathered here for Quantum Wealth Consciousness. May your light ignite and ripple out with endless, loving, beautiful, abundant effect. So much love to everyone. Thank you again so much. Thank you, Sonia. And thank you again to the Kite. Until the next, so much love to everyone. Thank you. Thank you.